Predictions on the YSL case. My prediction, what do I think? How do I feel? What do I predict is going to happen on the YSL case? Well, this is largely, ignorant to the facts of the case. I don't know. I've only heard whatever's in the media that usually does not accurately represent the facts. But with Thug's right-hand man getting probation, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if Thug got like some suspended time, maybe a year, maybe some time served, a year or two. And everybody's looking at, Rico. Yeah, but we don't see the evidence. You got to know the evidence. You got to know how strong the case is. Everybody, feds got 98% conviction rate. Yeah, they also got like a 97% appeal rate as well. People saying, I hear people talking about people don't get bonds on Fed cases. They don't know what they're talking about. The feds absolutely get bonds on Fed cases. You don't ever hear about it because people shut the fuck up about it. They usually, look, listen. People definitely get bonds on Fed cases. I know someone personally right now. For one, I got a bond on the Fed case. I didn't get to get out because I was serving time in the state. But the feds bonded me when I got indicted. They gave me a bond. And they usually give personal bonds. They give more bonds. And definitely they give out personal bonds on serious cases way more than the state ever. Okay, back to the predictions. Most people get probation. I think Thug, I don't think Thug snitches. For one, I think he's at the head of the operation, so they want the top guy. I don't think he's going to do a lot of time. If he was going to do a lot of time, you'd see more people in more serious trouble. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say a number. I say 4 or 5 years. Some of that's suspended. I don't think he's gone for 4 or 5 years. I think Thug comes home. And I say Thug comes home in a year or two, man. A year or two. He gets some suspended time, shit ton of community service. They might even let his ass come home for a minute until he goes to jail. But, that's what I think. I don't think Thug doing a whole bunch of time. I think we see Thug again. I think most people get probation. A couple people get a couple years. Thug get the worst end of that, somewhere around 5. But I think they suspend some of that shit, man. I think we see Thug again in a year or two. That's my prediction, man. I go off of, you don't hear, I feel like they would be throwing around, when YFN Lucci got indicted, they was throwing around the words, just throwing them out there, not saying that they was throwing around death penalty, life, like we was hearing these things, you feel me? You're not really hearing that shit now. You're not really hearing that shit. Makes me question how tough how strong the evidence is, I think they got him. Nobody's walking away. Nobody's just walking away unscathed, like they're all getting consequences. So that's what I think happens. We'll see.